morning. We didn't do a little bit of a rundown as far as checking in goes, but try to get that for you guys tomorrow or something. It is Tuesday, 26th of May. We are back at work after the holidays. Today we are headed to the East Valley. We're gonna go and take care of what we call the route of Far East. Hope you guys enjoy the ride along. This is something new that I'm trying out. To give you guys a little bit of a perspective of what it's like to be in the day of the life of family-owned business, and see what we do on a daily basis. I know sometimes it's probably going to seem a little boring for you guys, but we'll see what we got. Obviously we got morning rush hour traffic. Gets a little backed up here on the 17 until we reach, I need to turn down my engine brake. Gets a little backed up here on the 17 until we pass like the exit for Sky Harbor Airport. If you guys can see Chase Field over there, downtown Phoenix. Then it'll clear up. I-10 has recently been completely redone, so it's got like 8 lanes on it now. So it doesn't back up, and then we'll get onto the 60. And get over to the East Valley. We're starting this morning off in Gilbert. It's going to be kind of a weird one. So we're going to start in Gilbert. We're going to head all the way over to Apache Junction to do a single stop. And then come back over, do like Mesa, Queen Creek. Head up into Chandler. And then finish the day off in Tempe. So enjoy the ride along. Try to see if I can do a little bit of time lapse because of traffic. See you guys at the first stop. About to roll up here to the first stop. Once we get there, I'll get you guys switched over to the chest. See if we can make it a little bit easier. New to this, so we're gonna try a few stops on the head. We're gonna try a few stops on the chest, see what's a little bit better. A lot of my customers are not used to a camera around, so we're gonna do what we can to show what we do, and whatever they request for not to be in the video, we'll respect their wishes and make sure that we don't get it. This one's a little bit of a easy one. Not the trickiest of the stops. All my hoses are on the passenger side of the truck, so what we do is we back up to where their tanks are at, get the truck as close as possible. I only got so much distance on the hoses. This is a different trailer than what I normally use. This one is the oldest trailer in the fleet, but it has the newest stuff on it. So it's got like switches and stuff like that, ratcheting reels. But the ratcheting reels are not as long as the regular ones. All right, give me just a second. I'm gonna get you guys switched over to my chest.
I got this thing about half full.
Okay.
There should be room there, right?
Yeah, you're still down to like right here on that, so you got plenty of room inside of that.
That's what I thought.
Plenty of room in the bad gas. Oil filters, nothing really. Quarter of a drum of coolant. Alright, so we got in coolant, out coolant. First started. So these customers, they do use coolant from us or for us. New coolant, they're on the Universal Gold, and then brake cleaner from us, oil filter drum, bad gas, used oil. I think as far as used oil goes, they're going to be pretty empty. They haven't been focusing too much on maintenance side of it, so this should be good. They also do some Schaefer's grease from us, so which they said that they don't need as of right now. So we're gonna get everything locked up. Today is gonna be a pretty easy stop for these guys. All right. We are at the next one. Another pretty easy stop. This one, they just do a parts washer rental from us. We just go in and change out the solvent in the parts washer for them. Here, you get out of the way as much as possible. Big old tractors. Pretty clean, to be honest. Usually when it comes to parts washers like this, I like to get everything rental units that they rent from us. We come by, we check to make sure everything's working properly. Get as much as the nastiness from the inside as possible. Pretty clean. So when they get a little bit more like a caramel color, that's when I like to recommend or to go ahead and change it out. It is a rental unit, so we can change out the solvent as much as possible. It's all part of the rental agreement. But when we come, we double check, make sure the fluid's looking good, make sure everything's working good, no leaks. Brushes are good to go. We'll open up this, send the flashlight in, make sure that we're still pretty good on level. Inform them, let them know. Oh, I go through like a ton of gloves every single day. Sometimes I'll find myself putting on gloves and then I won't even use them. Yeah, so like I was saying, that one pretty easy. If it's a rental unit parts washer, I just go in, I double check it. If they don't need the solvent changed out because it's still good, I don't find a reason for me to have to go in the truck and get the solvent out and change it out. They still got plenty of good time on that. They barely use it. This is a newer location for the company. We do another location more North Phoenix. And if I don't change out the solvent, I just take the price of the solvent off of the top of the bill. The bill usually charges them for the rental unit, and then the solvent gets charged in on top of that. So if I don't change the solvent, I'll just give them a discount, take off the price of the solvent off of that, and then they're just basically paying for the machine to be on the property for them. and this one we come to every 4 weeks. So close this out. I think we are gonna go back into Mesa. It's like the border of Mesa. This next customer, he does new coolant from us and he does new oil from us. Oh, you're empty. All right, so these guys get our Hote. It's ELC1 in red. They do mainly fleet services. I don't pick up any used from these guys. They got another company to do that. This trailer's got 3 different kinds of tanks in it. So I have a tank for my Universal Gold. The middle tank is kind of like a use for whatever tank. We used to use it for our oat antifreeze, but we ended up going in a different route with that. So now we can use it for more conventional or more of the universal, which is just the or the EC one, not ELC, the EC one. So we can use it for more of that. Daily or weekly routes that I do both of the tanks inside the Universal Hote, just a hybrid organic acid. I'm gonna find the red. Come down here, reset the gauge. And they are going to go ahead and pick up a drum of oil from us. So we'll get this filled up for them. To get back the hoses in a perfect row there, but do our best. door. All right. This gentleman works on mostly diesel fleets. So he picks up our 1540 synthetic blend. And then he lets me just drop it right in the door. And then once he's out of the oil on his cart, then he'll change it out himself. Current cart is broken. It's supposed to be able to stand itself up. It's got a spring in there that's supposed to provide some resistance and stand itself up when it's not being used, but the spring is out, and to replace the spring, it's basically the same cost as buying a whole new cart. So still works. I'm kind of dumb there for a second. Didn't know how it worked.